Hey guys, it's Ray here with the kiddos as well as a special guest. I'm chilling here in the kids' nook, I guess we could say, because this is going to be a bit of a special video because today is my 10-year doll collecting anniversary, and so I wanted to make a special video and kind of tell you guys a story about how I got started with collecting and just kind of talk about all of these years I've spent doll collecting. Yeah, I'm very happy about this. I'm very happy that I am still collecting and that I did not ever quit just because of my age or because of what other people think. I'm glad I stuck with it because I can't imagine my life without my dolls, and some people might think that that's really lame, some people might think that's really stupid, but it's a part of me at this point, and I'm very happy with my current collection, I suppose we could say, and I'm very happy to be part of the Reborn hobby. Yeah, so as you can see here, I have a special doll, the doll that kind of really started my doll collecting. I've kind of been into dolls all my life, honestly. I've always had little baby dolls and Barbies, and Polly Pockets were some of my favorites. I don't know if you'd really consider them a doll, but I've always been into dolls ever since I was very little. And I would say that my doll collecting kind of took off when I got my first American Girl doll. So this is Alyssa, and I got her on Easter in 2007, which was April 8th, and she was given to me by my grandma. So my grandma is really the person who kind of started me on, like, especially my American Girl collection. She got me quite a few of my American Girl dolls, and they are all extremely special to me, and it is a wonderful way, in my opinion, for me to be able to carry on her memory because she passed in 2013. So I think that's another reason why I stuck with the hobby, was I wanted to keep doing it because it was something that my grandma and I both loved together. She wasn't a collector, she didn't have any like dolls or anything of her own, but she loved them just as much as I did. And so Alyssa is well, at the time they were called Just Like You dolls. I don't even know what they're called anymore because I haven't really been super in tune with the American Girl latest news, but Alyssa is basically a look-alike. She is supposed to look like me. She has green eyes and, as you can see, brown hair, even though her hair is straight and mine is kind of crazy, although it's not too bad now, and bangs. And I also got her ears pierced, although at the time when I first got Alyssa, the doll ear piercing thing like wasn't a thing. I had gotten Alyssa's ears pierced when I went to the American Girl store in New York City, and when I got my first pair of glasses in 5th grade, Alyssa got a pair too, although the first pair she had, just like my first pair, were bright pink, and they were like really circular and round and kind of gaudy, but that's beside the point. So Alyssa is kind of the doll that started it all, and from there I got a ton more of American Girl dolls, and right now I would really consider them to be purely a collector's item for me. I don't do much with them. They're all safely put away so that they can't collect dust and stuff, but I just kind of wanted to bring her out to show you guys that she was the doll that really started everything for me. And this is the outfit she came in, except these are not the shoes that came with the outfit. I can't find the boots that went with this outfit, so I just gave her some high tops, but I mean, I still love her dearly. She and I have been through the ringer together. She's honestly still in amazing shape. This is Alyssa, so she's kind of one that started it all for me. She also came home with this book, which I have here, and so this is really old. I mean, this is from 10 years ago, and this is a little songbook that kind of went along with the doll, and it came with a CD, and it's got like all the lyrics and stuff in it, as well as some like inspirational quotes and stuff. But in the back, I want to show you guys, 7-year-old me wrote down, like, I filled out the pages in here, and I won't show you all of them because some of them have like some personal information on them, but I wrote down her name, and her name's Alyssa Rose, although that was not her name at the time. I don't even know what I wrote. Like, I cannot read my handwriting, but it said she is 10 years old. She joined our family on Easter 2007. which was April 8th. Her favorite color is blue. Her favorite song is The Macarena, and I clearly spelled that very wrong. Her favorite number is 100. Her favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla. I also spelled vanilla wrong. And like silly things like that. Apparently I had made her birthday September 13th, but later in my years I changed it to the same day as my birthday, which is September 17th. Like, this was just funny. I kind of forgot about this book, and then I found it. And honestly, my doll collecting really wouldn't be where it is without my grandma. I mean, she, like I said, she got me probably half of my American Girl collection, which is now at either 17 or 18. I don't even remember. Seriously, like, I couldn't have done it without her. And all of those dolls, all of the dolls I have really hold a very special place in my heart, because it's kind of the way I can carry on her memory. And every time I look at them, or I think about things, or I take pictures or whatever, it makes me think of her, which makes my heart happy. So that's kind of how my doll collecting got started. Over the years, honestly, my collections kind of changed, and I started to get different kinds of dolls, and I had gotten really into like the old school Barbies from like the 80s and the early 90s, and even like ones older than that. And I remember my mom went crazy for my birthday one year and like was on a mission to find me some of the really old, sold out, you can't find it, rare Barbie stuff. And I remember she got me this vintage camping tent, and I still have it. It's in my basement, and it is literally like the coolest looking thing because it looks old and it's just so cool. And she had got me this like old Barbie car, and just all of these things that I still have them. And in the event that I ever do have a kid of my own someday, to be able to pass all of these memories from my childhood down to them, or down to, you know, maybe a niece or a nephew, or, you know, another special kid in my life, that would be like so cool. I mean, some of my dolls are never gonna go anywhere, and I'm never gonna sell any of them, honestly. That's not gonna happen, and they're all keepers. But I just think it's funny to think about how much my collection has honestly changed over the years, and all the different kinds of dolls I've gotten. But honestly, my favorites have definitely been my American Girls and my Reborns, because I love the art form of these guys, and I just love the simplicity of the American Girl dolls. So that was just kind of my little story. I'm not really sure. I can put some pictures at the end of this of kind of some pictures I've taken of different dolls that I've had, because honestly, I love taking pictures of dolls. It's so much fun. I love taking pictures of toys in general. They're some of my favorite kinds of models, just because you can pose them how you want and you can make them look how you want. I'll put those at the end of this video, so if you guys don't care about the rest of this video, you can just skip to that, or you can stay tuned for that. I also kind of wanted to talk about the fact that I have reached 10,000/11,000/ almost 12,000 subscribers. I wanted to make a special video kind of just for that, but I figured I could make this like a big special video and talk about both of these things together. I really just have to say, like, thank you guys so much. I don't think any of you really realize how much this means to me. When I started this channel, it was just kind of to be whatever it was going to be. At the time, I was running a channel for my American Girl dolls, which is American Girl 9907. I just decided when I had my first reborn, William, that I would start a channel for him and do like some role play and some different types of videos that I figured people from my American Girl channel might not be interested in seeing there. So that's why I made this channel, and honestly, I was not expecting it to go to where it is now. And really, it's a part of my life. Like, this isn't just a hobby for me. This is a part of my life, and I'm never gonna let it go, and I'm never gonna quit this channel. At least I certainly don't plan on it. You know, I might not make videos like super often. I certainly don't make videos like every single day, but this is a part of who I am, and I'm not gonna let it go. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, I truly love this hobby. I just love the doll community in general, and I love all of you guys. I couldn't do any of this without you. You guys are like my family. So kind of going back over to talking about doll collecting, I was always the kid who was kind of the odd girl out. I never really had friends. Honestly, up until middle school, things were pretty good. I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't really have any friends, but it's not like it wasn't bad, and I wasn't ashamed of collecting dolls by any means. But once you kind of hit middle school and you start to hit the teenage years, things like doll collecting or playing with dolls kind of become childish, and everybody thinks they're stupid and everybody thinks you're a baby because of it. So for a very long period of time, my doll collecting was kind of starting to slip away. I really had considered kind of giving up on it, and I'm really glad that I didn't, and I'm glad that I kind of stuck through it. And I just want to say that if any of you guys, any of my younger viewers out there, if you feel bad about collecting dolls, or if you feel kind of like you have to hide it from people and you have to be all secretive about it, don't be ashamed of your hobby. Don't be ashamed of what you love to do. And if anybody tells you that what you're doing is stupid or wrong or childish or immature or whatever it may be, don't listen to them, because it's the people that put you down that wish they were as awesome as you. And I'm saying that from years and years of experience, and I really, really mean it. Listen to the people who tell you you can do it, and support your hobby and all of that stuff, because they're the people that matter. The people who support you are the ones that are always going to stick by you. So I'm here to tell you from years of experience, and I know that there are tons of other people in the doll community who will tell you the same thing I am telling you. Don't give up. Stick with what you love. That's my wisdom tidbit for today, apparently. This video is probably going to be long, and it's probably going to be kind of scattered and all over the place, and I really don't know where I was going with this, but I just kind of wanted to sit down in front of the camera, and I just wanted to kind of talk about collecting for 10 years. I feel very old, but I also feel very grateful to have been collecting for 10 years and many, many, many years more. I ain't giving this up, and I'm not giving it up anytime soon. That is not happening. Things in my life may change, and things may take away from my time spent with my dolls and my time doing things with my dolls, but they're never gonna leave. They're always going to be a part of my life, and I will make time for them because this matters to me. This makes me happy, and I'm doing what I love to do, and that's that. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys for all of your continued support. It really means the world to me, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so, so much to all almost 12,000 of you for subscribing to my channel and for being here. We will see you all in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and join the family. We have lots of fun here, and if you're into positivity, then this is the place for you. I love every single one of you. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so, so much for watching. Bye.